Hey everyone, welcome back to new series of Python. In today's video, we will discuss about how to check given number is Harshad number or not. Harshad number can be divided by the sum of its digits and they are also called as the Niven number. Let's consider an example, 18. We can say that 18 is an Harshad number or Niven number because when we just consider the sum of the digits, we get the sum as 9 and which is divisible by 18. So, such numbers are known as Harshad number or Niven number. Now, if the user need to input a number, so here we can say that the number that is inputting by the user will be pointing to the variable num. So, I'll be using num over here and let's input that. So, let's say we just need to input the number. So you can just use the input function as the user will be inputting the number. And you can just provide, enter the number. That is the statement that we are just going to give. Now we just need to check the number over here. So you can print this. So I'll be providing or I'll be just using the input function over here. I just don't need to take the input in integer format. So if you're just using the integer constructor over here, we know that the number that we are giving will be automatically converted by Python as an integer. Now, here we can just print the object that is num because we just need to know which number the user is given. Later on, let me run this and let's say I'm going to give the number as 18 itself. Now, here you can see that this number 18 has got 2 digits. So when you just take the sum of these digits, you will get an answer. So as we want to just get each of the digits separately, we have to input the items or the data in string format. That's why we have given likewise. So when we just give the input in string format, we know that we can easily get each of the digits separately using string slicing. So we have already discussed about what is string slicing, how to manage the string slicing in Python in our previous video. So if you don't know what is the concept of string slicing or how to manage the string slicing, you can just watch that video and make thorough with the concept and come back to watch the video. And here, now I just need to consider 1 and 8, those digits separately. So let's say we just need to store these digits separately. So I'll be using another variable, which I'm going to name it as digit 1. So here you can just name it as digit 1. And into digit 1, I just need to store the digit 1. Okay. So here you can see currently the digit is or the number is stored in the variable num. So we can say that we can just do the string slicing for the object num. So you can use here, num. In order to do the slicing, we know we use a square bracket. And while doing the string slicing, we know the indexing starts from 0. So currently we have only 2 items over here. So in the index of 0, the digit will be 1 and the index of 1, the digit will be 8. So I just need to slice from 1. So I'll be providing the index over here. So 0 is the index. So I just need to get the element or the digit in the index of 0. And I just need to slice the element in the first position. So as I just give 0:1 over here, you can see that the digit or the element or the item at the index of 0 will be taken and the element at the position of 1 will be excluded. Now you can just print digit 1 and likewise we also just need to slice and we just need to get the digit 8 separately and we just need to store it in digit 2. So I'll be using digit 2 as a variable. And here also we will perform the string slicing. So here you can see, you can just perform the string slicing and under the object num. And in order to perform the string slicing, we will use the square bracket. And we know the element or the digit 8 comes under the position 1. So you can just use 1 and just put the colon, and later on you can just set it as blank. And we don't have further elements to pick up, so that nothing will be taken over there. Now we can just print digit 2, because we just need to check whether the string slicing is done properly or not. So in order to check that, you can just use a print function, and let's rectify. Now let me enter the digits over here, which is 18. And here you can see 18 is the number that is given by the user, which is printed over here. And we just need to get each digit separately. So we have taken 1 and 8 separately over here. Now, what we have to do is we just need to consider the sum of 1 and 8. So we have to store it somewhere. So we know, as we just input the item or input the numbers from here, and here we have only used the input function. And we know the concept of using input function. Whenever the user provides the input through the input function only, then those input will be treated as string. But for the time being, we just need to convert it into integer. What if you just try to add the strings? We know when we just try to add the strings, only concatenation will be there, and this will not perform any addition operation over there. So in order to sort out that issue, we can convert these digits, that is digit 1 and digit 2, into integer format. So we will be storing the sum in a variable called sum over here. So let's say sum is equal to, and we just need to consider digit 1 and digit 2. So here you can see digit 1 plus digit 2, and you can just print sum, and this would give the result. So let me run the file over here. Now again, let me provide the value, that is 18, and here you can see as we just simply perform the addition over here, and the inputted item is a string, you can see the concatenation is done over here. Actually, we just need to get the sum. So in order to get the sum and in order to avoid this issue, we can convert the string as an integer. So to convert likewise, you have to use the constructor. So we are just going to convert the string into an integer. So you can just basically put the int constructor in front of these objects. And now let's again run this. And here you can see I'm going to provide my input, which is 18, or you can just use any other digits. So let's say I'm going to give the digit as 15 for the time being. And here you can see currently we have got our sum as 6. Okay, as we just converted the string into an integer, it is easy to get the sum. Now we just need to check the condition that when we just divide the the number by sum, and if it's equal to 0, we can say that it's a Niven number or Harshad number, which means the sum should be divisible by the entered digit. So if the condition is true, we can say it's a Harshad number or Niven number, or else it will be not a Niven number or Harshad number. So we have to check the condition. So we can say that if the user input digit is divisible by the sum, so we know basically it's stored in num. So in order to perform the, when you just perform the mode operation, we have to get the result. The remainder must be equal to 0. So you can just basically perform the mode operation. So num mode sum is equal to 0. If this result is true, then we can say that print given number is Harshad number, Harshad or navin, else we can say that print not Harshad or Navin number. Now again, after giving the condition, we can check over here. So let me provide the number over here, which is 16. So here you can see, oh, we have got something error over here. Not all arguments converted during string formatting. So here, basically the problem is that we have given the digit in string format, and we have used string as well as integer. So we cannot just use an integer format and string for combining the expression. Either we have to convert any of the one of the digit into one format, then only we can just perform this operation. So currently you can see that the number, that is the number is the variable. This stores the values in string format. We just need to convert this into an integer. And we can just consider a new variable, let's say num, and we can just consider the string value into integer. So you can just use the integer constructor, and inside that you can just pass the argument. So the argument is num, and that's quite easy. And we have to just replace this num, that is the num which is accessing the values in strings, as integer. So you can change it over here, and you can see the issue will be right now solved because we have converted everything in one format. So currently num contains the integer value and some also contain the integer value. Now you can just run the file and let me provide the value over here as 18. And here you can see we have currently solved the issue. So the user has just entered the number as 18. So when we just consider the sum of 18 as, we know the 9 will be the answer, and 9 is divisible by 18, which means the remainder will be 0. And we can say that it is a Navin number. Now let me enter any other number, and let's check whether it's a Navin number or Harshad number. So I'm going to provide the number as 13, and here you can see it's not a Harshad number or Navin number, because when you just consider the sum of the digits of 13, we can see that the result is 4. And when you just try to do the operation over here, we know 4 is not divisible by 13. Hence, we can conclude that it's not an Harshad number. So it is very easy to do the operations of Harshad number or Navin number in Python. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video.